All right, let's talk about it. The Real Housewives of Potomac. Wendy, you're jealous a new bitch is on the block. That's it. Point blank, period. You thought you were going to be here a whole second season talking about your credentials, and new girl comes to town. You know what I'm saying? And I know Wendy is looking at this like, oh my God, why would I be jealous of her? But honey, actions speak louder than words. I don't just say things that I've already heard. Say it, do it, show it, prove it. I want to touch you, baby, and share my life. I don't know none of the words. All around you, honey. And if you can't, you gotta show, baby. True love will shine. I don't know. Okay, so Wendy. My, sweet Wendy. So Wendy was the new girl on the block last season. And this season, it's showing that she's a little intimidated by Mia. And all Mia is doing is showing up fierceness. She's not talking about her credentials and everything. Yes, she talked about her surgeries, but I think we asked her. And Wendy, your booty looks good and your boobs look good. You did it right. You did it right. Ashley, oh my Ashley. I love Ashley. Honey, stay home. You don't have to show up to all the parties, baby. You just don't. At this point, I think everybody understands. And I know you want to get out the house. And then quit telling all your business, honey. You telling more than Andy and them ask you for, honey. You like, all my other hoes work. You are a mother, honey. That baby is in your stomach marinating, honey. We don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. And you let all the other ladies, well, I pray at this point that you had the baby already, but you let all the other ladies know, I am not giving Mike any woo-ha, honey. So, if you're not busy this afternoon. When Karen called Giselle a whore from Hampton, honey, shit like that makes me hit my head on the ground, So if I'm up getting a snack while I'm watching the show, and so I put this mirror strategically. Look, I put the mirror right here so y'all can see. I put the mirror right there so I can see the show while I'm over there. And I can blast it. So if I'm standing up making me a sandwich, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting the cheese and shit, the Grey Poupon, honey, because you can't just eat regular mustard if you're watching the Housewives of Potomac. You have to have Poupon. And Karen says this. I just have to keep like 2 sofa pillows, like these 2 sofa pillows, honey, like tied around my head with a dress belt. Just put the belt around and just tie it right here in case I should happen to fall during one of these reads and hit my head on concrete. Who the fuck is gonna pay for my doctor bill? And I would just say that Robin and Candace has let Wendy and Mia take over their show. We really don't even need Candace and Robin while we have Wendy and Mia. I'm just gonna say I didn't miss Robin at the dinner, at the love dinner. Did you miss Robin? She was obsolete. Like, it just didn't matter. It didn't, and before Candace got there, it really didn't matter. She really added nothing. It was no nutritional value to it at all. It's kind of like iceberg lettuce, honey. It's water. A chemist will tell you, honey, there's no nutritional value in that. Oh my God. So let's talk about this. Who lost their dad? Someone lost their dad? It says, lost my dad. It's a note that I had, and it was a note, so I have to write more detailed notes, but it just said, lost my dad on there. And okay, so hot box, honey. The hot box seemed like it's the new bolo. Like when Karen just wanted Giselle to back up off of her. And I just want to say this. Giselle is, like I said, she's a classic beauty. And I think her daughters precede her. That they are just so awake. Especially like the 16 and the one of the 15-year-olds baby. That baby, those babies are ready. She said, you need our advice. Now the one baby is quiet as a library. And that's just okay. I love them all. They're cotillion girls. I love them. But the one baby, she said, honey, you need our help. You need our advice. And it's the truth. Giselle's daughters always end up giving her better advice than she gives herself. And I just want to say kudos to Giselle being a single mom and having that beautiful home and, you know, for her daughters to be raised up in. You know, that ain't no 2-bedroom Summit apartment, Summit Creek or something. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Summit Creek luxury apartments. That's not Summit Creek. Honey, that's a beautiful home for her daughters to grow up in, you know, and have a foundation. Good for you. Kudos, Giselle, for that. I love that beautiful room of hers and then that closet she showed us. Good for you, baby. All right, mommy. Giselle and Mia. Okay, so Mia, she said Giselle had a good heart. But then on the flip side, Giselle and Mia are not going to get along. It's like putting two beta fish in there. You know those two beta fish, honey, and you turn them towards each other and they see the other one, honey. It's never going to happen. Two bad bitches can't be in a room together. They just can't be. Let me tell you something. Giselle ain't going to get along with Mia, and Mia ain't going to get along with Giselle. And they're also not going to get along with Karen and Wendy. And you ain't going to be able to tell Wendy shit now that she got these boobs and this booty put in. And she got her credentials. You can't tell Wendy shit as long as y'all selling fresh hair weave. As long as she got a fresh hair weave, she's going to continue to talk cash money shit like she playing spades. You hear me? Wendy gonna be talking like she playing spades, honey. And I love the game where all the husbands had to say the same thing that the wives said. It lets you know who's who in the group. Wendy, stop depreciating your property value. We know you a freak. It's okay. Don't do the Nene on us. Like we liked old Nene. You got renewed for doing the Wendy from last season. Last season, you were walking through a pumpkin farm afraid to tell your mother about your, you know, your endeavors, like your future endeavors for business, you know. And now you got girls licking your nipple on a cupcake, honey. Like, let's just calm down a little bit. You coming for Mia. I don't know if the producer's like, you got to come for her, honey. You got to assure your spot for next season. But if they didn't, if the producers didn't do that, calm down, Wendy. I like humble Wendy, humble Wendy. Like sometimes just let the cat, we just want to look at you sometimes. Like sometimes we just want to be a voyeur. You don't have to do nothing. Right now, what Wendy is giving me is the person in public talking loud on their cell phone. Don't you hate that shit? You be sitting there minding your business. You got to hear this whole conversation that you don't give a shit about. They coming there talking loud on their cell phone. And I told Pookie, yeah, I said, hit that bitch. Hit that bitch. Shit. I know that bitch, that stanky bitch used to live on 123rd in St. Clair, honey. I know her and her cousin. I beat her cousin ass in the 4th grade. I don't want to hear your conversation. And Wendy is giving me that. Wendy is giving me that. Like, she's giving me, like, some different type of energy. Unless I'm missing something, like, unless they were filming some shit that we're not privy to, Wendy was like, well, you didn't have to do so and so and so and so, and the girl didn't. And she's new. And you have to remember you were new last season. But Wendy realized she understands the mission. She understands the assignment, honey. We need drama. I don't give a shit if you graduated with a doctor's degree. Honey, that don't mean shit to nobody but you and your student loans, honey. Right now, I'm gonna need you to throw this bottle. I'm gonna need you to throw this bottle of Merlot, and I'm gonna need you to throw this bottle of Pinot Noir. Do you understand? Yes, yes. Okay, and then after you throw it, if it doesn't connect to the body part, climb over the table and attack her. We need something to talk about in this reunion show that's different than last year. If you're at the mall and you see her and the cameras are rolling, attack her. Push her in the mall fountain where they throw the pennies and make a wish. And you push her in the fountain, then you pick them pennies up and you throw them pennies one by one, honey. Don't fuck around and get canceled on this show. I'm gonna need you to drown her. We don't care. We need ratings. This is a reality show. Don't people get drowned sometimes? That's what these producers be saying. And you were like, bitch, I got to go home for Thanksgiving to go kiss my auntie with these lips, honey. My great aunt, my grandmother's sister. I got a family member that ain't tolerating this, honey. Ain't no way in the world I'm gonna go home and see my family if I do everything y'all ask me to do on this show. Are you fucking kidding me? And here come Mia. Mia's the new Fallon. Mia is the new Fallon. The reason I say that, remember how they said Fallon was Portia's friend? And allegedly Mia's Karen's friend. Honey, they ain't a bit more friends than a man in the moon. Because Ray was like, nice to meet you. Honey, if they were friends, he would have never. But I'm just saying, it's like, she's the new Fallon. Because the cast people, they'll bring you on the show as a friend, honey. And Giselle and Robin, they need us. And so, this is my thing. If Robin wasn't on here, if they never showed a scene, if they never showed one scene with Robin, I would still enjoy the show. Even Giselle, I hate to say. I don't think she's adding anything. I love her house. I love her children. Okay, what's next? That's it. We got it. We got that in one episode. I'm just trying to see. Ashley's like, honey, I'm pregnant, but I'm about to give y'all every detail. Bitch, you gonna know my blood type. Oh, you gonna know my blood type when I get finished, honey. I can't move and cuss these bitches out like I want to, but y'all about to know that about these different holes on my body. I got 2 ear holes, 2 nose holes, a mouth, honey, and a couple other holes that I haven't mentioned. I said, word. Ashley, let y'all know she ratted that. I said, work, Ashley. And then Robin's, her Juan is over it. He's like, honey, you lazy. This is why we ain't never worked anyway. You lazy. And Giselle and Robin, they're not really friends this time, really. Oh my God. I'm just looking at some things. Oh, Giselle and Jamal. Relationship, it just appeared to be very, very fake. And now she's giving this excuse. And I just hate the way kind of waste time. You're gonna need this oxygen on your deathbed to breathe with, and this is she's fucking wasting your time with this shit. We were in different states. You knew that when y'all started. You a grown ass woman, honey, with 3 children. You knew that shit before you started being in a relationship with him. That's your excuse? We knew that already. I went outside in the rain and got wet. Yeah. The excuse she gave, we knew it. Like, we knew that. He lives far away. I need somebody around the corner. We kind of knew that. But if you wanted to make it work, you would make it work. If it were true love, you would make it work. Y'all don't love each other that way. All right. Well, listen, thank you so much for hanging out with me for another Mario Ramon review. And we reviewed The Real Housewives of Potomac, all right? If you like the video below. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time on the Mario Ramon discussion. Have a great evening. God bless. Happy Sunday. Peace.